for quality, eh? Hey everyone, it's the Eurobandit here. And today I'm gonna do a review of this 2004 Ford Transit Mark 6, which is the 6th generation of Ford Transit. Recently, the Ford Transit is available in the United States as well. However, if you're North American, you might probably wonder how some of the previous models look like. This is a European model, as you can tell. Pretty much a worldwide model because they were available everywhere except North America. This is the smallest model. Different options were available back then, exactly as nowadays. Since 1965, Ford Transit has been Europe's most popular van. The 6th generation of Ford Transit has been launched in 2000 and it has been manufactured until 2006 when the 7th generation came out, but that's more like a facelift, but of course it has different engine options. Now what I like about this Ford is, at least here in Europe, you can get them pretty much as you want. If you want a front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or even a 4-wheel drive van, Transit has all those options for you. This van is all original, in great shape actually, but that's due to the low mileage. It only has a few kilometers, which I'll show you soon. The antenna is aftermarket, but it's pretty similar to its original one. Winter tires, original steel rims, disc brakes in the front and drum brakes in the rear. Nice dark blue color, it's pretty shiny. Pretty much looks like new, but it does have a tiny bit of rust, just like all cars in Sweden. It will eventually be fixed. And no, it's not mine, by the way. It has rear windows and one side window. Hi there. It's a pretty spacious little van. Now let me show you the interior. Here is the key, as you can see, nice and basic. That's what I like about this Ford Transits. No buttons, no remote control whatsoever. It was optional, but you could get it with a remote control, but they all have center locking, of course. Turn the key once and open the front doors. Turn the key again and all the doors are open, including the rear ones. Not so spacious cabin, but it's alright. As you can see, does look pretty good. All nice and clean. Manually adjustable seats. Passenger bench, which means that 3 people can fit in here, although it won't be that comfy then, because you won't have a lot of space. Very much 90s inspired, and that's also a thing I like. You all know I'm not a fan of modern cars, but I kinda like the simple ones. Let me show the features. As I told you earlier, it does have center locking, power windows, power mirrors, level adjustment for the headlights, has ESP, but fortunately it can be turned off. It also have air conditioning, original stereo in good condition, along with the speakers on the door panels. Nice and green illumination. Does have CD player and a radio. Instrument cluster. It has 60,216 kilometers, and that's the reason why this van looks so good. Not that much of a storage. You got some storage in here. Seems like a tiny beer holder. And not sure, I guess the ECU is located under this thing. I don't know, could be. A rear view mirror. It's nice because you can see whether the cops are following you or not. Interior illumination. Even dual ones, not bad. Sun visors, really nice and clean. Same thing for passenger. Nice and big steering wheel. A glove box, as you can see, pretty spacious. Decent sized mirrors with plenty of good visibility. Storage on the door panels, both sides, as you can see. The battery is located underneath the driver's seat, I guess. I'm not really sure about that. Plenty of storage, as you can clearly see. That's the illumination, as you can clearly see. Large opening. Pretty nice. Let's pop the hood by using the key. This is typical for the Fords, especially European ones, I guess. I need 2 hands to do that. And here's the engine, as you can see. You can jump start it from here, even though the battery is located in the cabin. It says 85, so it's 85 horsepower. Not that much for a 2-liter with a turbo on it, but it has plenty of torque, so it's not all that slow. Now, of course, it does have power steering. Not sure where the turbo is located, but guess it might be. Yep, and here's the turbo, as you can clearly see. That's how it looks like. Now let's start it up. Handbrake. The engine's mated to a 5-speed manual gearbox, as you can see. Now let's start it up. Close the door. Pretty quiet in the cabin, nice sound, and that's how it sounds from the cabin. Nice, goes up to 5 grand without a problem. Nice sound, and you can of course hear the turbo whistle a little bit. As I said, this is the 85 horsepower version, the slowest one from this generation. The fuel economy is great. Normally, if the diesel is pure and not full of chemicals and other garbage, it should take around 7 liters per 100 kilometers. Third gear keeps accelerating. 9 kilometers, 100 in the fourth gear. I gotta slow down. So as you can clearly see, it's quite decent. Now, pedals to the metal. Third gear. Fourth gear. And it's quite windy outside as well. But it's performing well, but it's nice and stable, not a problem. 110 kilometers per hour and 120 in the fourth gear and into the fifth. Maximum speed should be around 140 kilometers per hour, and that's because it's limited, of course. Pretty nice and stable at this speed, 120 kilometers per hour, considering the fact that it's quite windy outside today. Here's the fuel cap, as you can see. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you liked this video. If you did, why not? Thumbs up, check out my other videos, and why not subscribe if you like what I'm doing. And I'll see you in my next videos. Cheers and have a great day or night wherever you are. And here's a taller version, as you can see. That one's at the scrapyard.